Hear that beeping noise when I turn this aisle?
Reading. I was looking up the telephone for Laura. Tried to get through and couldn't get through, and I wound up reading about their detailing service for cars. $100. Same price. Double SP.
This car right now, this green car. He's kind of at the door. Seems like a stalker. He's turning right here too. And there's a black car after silver car turns, and then he's meeting a silver truck at the intersection. And right before the crosswalk, there was a silver car and then a black car that looked synced, but they weren't really synced. Here comes a cop. There's a blue car. Ravenwood corner. There's a white truck. Just pulled up. It's big. This car just started speeding up the street right when I walked up. This car. And then there's a whitey coming. And I think that car stalking me on a whitey's doing a U-turn. Whitey did a U-turn. This camel pants walking by me as this is closing next to me. This white car came out in front of me, synced, I think. I think that truck has a 223 on the license plate. I think it did. This car right now, and a car hit the lock button right now too. That car. I think. White car. I saw this guy stalking me with his children right now. Looks like Whitey. His truck is pulling up right now. I just saw a mail van over there right now. This silver car is taking off out of there, and that's a silver car. They seem synced up with each other. This car is driving by at the corner of the building. It's a tan car. It's probably a stalker, I don't know. This white car and this car at the same time as each other. This one has a 66 on it. And this one is green. And that truck was kind of at the corner of the building. I think it was a stalker. I think this white truck was meeting the green truck at the intersection. See a Whitey was driving by with this car at the same time, and he had a 66 on the Whitey. This car at the same time as this car is talking. I don't know. This guy's getting a truck right now. It's gonna close right when I walk by it, right? Or right when I walk up. No? This truck just pulled up right when I walk up. What? What? That guy has a military license plate. Here comes a white car with 888. The guy in the silver car was like, "Get off the camera, you tweaker." That was the 888 Whitey with the blue truck at the same time. I see a bunch of stalkers ahead of me at the intersection. Saw a bunch of white cars in a row or whatever it was. I don't remember. I think it was white cars in a row or red cars in a row, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. Something like that. This truck seems like a stalker right now. This white van at the same time seems like a stalker also. Stalker. This red car and this red car at the same time, and then I think that red truck was turning at the same time, and then this red car and this red car were at the same time as the red car getting to the intersection. That one. That Whitey's turning as that loud truck drives by me. That seems like stalkers. This guy's getting across the street right now. This guy looks like he's laughing at me in here. This car has one tail light. I think is Whitey and that is opening at the same time. So, this blue car came out in front of me when the other blue car drove by me. This is backing up right next to me. Coming out into the alley as I walk into the alley, and two silver stalkers, and then another silver truck, and then a cop, and then a bunch of white cars in a row, and a bunch bunch of white cars. And then a bunch of silver cars in a row. At least 3 of them, at least. And this has a C3 license plate. I think it's soccer. This tan car has military license plate right now. This tan truck is right behind the tan car. Yes, LCAT 2024. Vote now. Stop what you're doing right now and go vote. Oh, this white truck is turning out as this car drives by me. This car is backing up now. Is it going to be a soccer? Is this going to be soccer? It's taking off next to me. It says 64. And is that... Is this Whitey's over here? This Whitey just turned out in front of me as that Whitey turned out behind me, and then there's more Whiteys back there. This blue car is coming out right now. I hear an engine sound when I step on the street. I see this black truck and a silver car behind it at the same time. That guy's got a red shirt and a dog in the blue truck. This red car drove out in front of me right as he turned the blue truck. I also heard a truck beeping right as he turned the blue truck. And then that's driving forward right now. He's getting out of the blue truck. You see his red shirt. He also has a dog in the passenger seat. This car right here, it's a green car. This car is driving by as I walk by the blue truck. There's probably a stalker turning in front of me at the same time or something. Is this gonna be a stalker? I see 2 Whiteys. They look stalkered up. Is this another Whitey? Thought he was silver. Maybe it is silver. Yeah, it's silver. It has a D455 though. It has a 4455. So this has an A113. Or was it 3 ones? I don't know. It was meeting me at the intersection though. This Whitey just turned right when I got across the street. This car just turned in front of me as the orange car turned in front of me. This looks like Whitey right now. This Whitey just turned in front of me, synced. As I was looking at the other stalkers. It has a 99 on it, and this tan car is at the same time. This looks like a Whitey. It's a little late though. This Whitey pulled up on a Whitey. this car is coming out in front of me as that car drove in front of me. I think it's a silver car with a black car. The black car looks synced with the other black car before that. Yeah, it's a silver car. And this car looks synced right now, and this car, and this car, and all the other cars. And then this is pulling up right as this one starts to finally drive. It's got a 77. They're both black cars. And then this one has a V9. And this one has a one light bashed out. And this silver car is going over the train tracks when it pulls up with one light bashed out. And then there's a white truck coming up. Oh, this is a tan car. He's pulling up at the same time as a white truck. And it has a 64 on the white truck. And this car, I thought I heard a car coming. That car's going over the train tracks when this car starts to drive with a C3 license plate. So, just saying. This car is going over the train tracks as this white car starts to drive through the intersection. So, just saying. And this white SUV, or white car, is starting to drive right as this car is starting to drive. At the same time. It's going to be a stop. This car popped out right when he pulled up. It's going over the train tracks right when he's driving through. And this white car. And then this silver car is going to sync with this silver car, right? And this silver car. And then this blue car is pulling up when the silver car turns. And then this car is going to sync with another car, and they're going to be synced. And then this car is going to turn right now. And when he pulls up. There's also a white SUV over there. And that truck just parked. And he's over in front of me. And he's opening the door when that car drives in front of me. And then, it's like a bunch of black cars, black and gray cars. And this silver truck just pulled up right now. And then these blue cars look synced up. And there's another blue car going over the train tracks too. And then there's a red car going over the train tracks right now. When the blue car pulls up with a B9 on it. And then there's a whitey bot in the mix. And then there's another white truck going over the train tracks when the white car turns. This one has a C3 license plate. This truck's coming back out now. It's a tan truck too. And this car's gonna pull up right when the whitey turns. And this white truck. This one has a C3 on it. There's a white truck going over the train tracks right now, and this white truck pulls up. This car is pulled up right now, and the white truck's driving by me. So you got an 86. Got an 86. Alright, I don't know about this car, but this car is pulling up right now, so they're probably synced. This one started to drive right as this one stopped. Here comes a red car going over the train tracks, and I thought that there was a car pulling up. Alright, it's pulling up right as the car pulls up, and it's blue. Right as the red car pulls up, it's blue. And then there's a black car going on the train tracks as a silver car pulled up, and then there's a silver car as the silver car starts to drive. And then there's another black car with the black car, and then there's a white car with the white cars, and then there's a 55, and then this one has a 64, or 84, I guess. And then this car pulled up right when they turned, and that white truck's going over the train tracks at the same time, and then this white car is going over the train tracks when it pulls up, and then this car pulled up when it pulled up. And then this whitey's gonna meet the whiteys, and then this red car pulled up when the red car turned. And then this silver car is turning as this silver car pulls up. And then is it gonna park synced? Here comes the silver car. Is it gonna be a silver car that's synced, or is it gonna be a regular silver car? There's an 86, and this black truck is almost here. Is this gonna be a black truck? Oh, it's a blue truck. At least there wasn't a red car that time, but this motorcycle seems timed with the blue truck. Alright. I hear people yelling behind me right as this car pulls up. He's got a red shirt, and I think he's got a camel hat. Does this have a C3? Yeah, it has a C377, and then this pulled up, and then a tail lift. And then is this gonna be a sinker? Is this bike a sinker? I think the bike was a sinker. I think these people jogging over here is sinking too, maybe. The last jogger got across the street when that white van pulled up. There's a red car, there's another red car right behind it, and there's these two white cars simultaneous. Is there gonna be a blue car now? That red car has an 88 on it. There's a blue car. That's a gray car, I guess. Here's black cars and silver cars. This has a military license plate, 88. This has a 22. Here comes this guy walking a dog. Here's more black cars and a tan car. Is this another black car? Is this a silver car? There's another black car turning over there. There's a silver car drive. Oh, it's a tan car. Never mind, it's a tan car. Looked like a bunch of black cars suspiciously though. This red car pulled up right as this red 44 drove by me. It has a 66. Is this gonna be the whiteys? These people are walking up right as the whitey turns, and this other whitey's pulling up. This car with the 33 was waiting until they got all the way across the street to start driving again. I think he has an Air Force sticker or something. This blue and red car synced up with each other. These silver cars look synced up with each other with the 84. He's probably syncing his tan truck over there. These silver cars are probably syncing with the 322 on it. These are gonna be the whiteys, this tan car. These look like a bunch of whiteys. They're running across the street again. Are they doing it synced? Here comes a fire truck. There's a whitey at the same time as a fire truck. And there's a blue car. He wasn't quite at the train tracks yet. Is he stalking with the fire truck? I hear hammering right when he pulls up to the intersection. And it's just pulling up as he turns. And this white truck over here might be a sink head, I don't know. What about this white SUV? Is it a sink head? What about, is this a red car or a black car? I can't tell. Alright, it's a black car. This white SUV is pulling up right as it drives by me. This is a green truck. These cars all look synced with each other. This car is pulling up right as that one straightens out on the street. They all look synced with each other again. This car just drove out right as it drove out. He's kind of meeting a whitey at the train tracks. And then I heard this engine sound behind me as this car pulled up, and then this is pulling up right now. As the whitey pulls up, there's another whitey going to the train tracks. And then this is almost here when the whitey drives by me. It's synced. It's a black and silver syncs. This cop's back. Oh, there's two of them. I didn't know they had multiple of these. I thought they only had one of these. I'm seeing a bunch of silver cars. This one has a 93 on it. This guy on the bike is rolling up right as this is driving by. And then, I don't know. See a sinker? This guy's acting like he's recording me and laughing. I don't know. Probably the tan truck and the white truck, you know. Probably this black and silver car, you know. Probably all the cars, you know. This one has a 77. This truck is starting right now, and these just pulled up at the same time as each other. And this white car is going on the train tracks. I don't know, it was a white SUV that started. And then this car just started when I turned back around. It's taking off. This white car is going over the train tracks right now. I think the whitey back there, like I turned around to look at it again. Where'd he go? There he is. Like right when I turned around to look at it, it took off. So I think it was syncing with me turning around, I guess. There goes the whitey. This car just pulled up at the same time and scratched your head. Sync. It's pulling up with the whitey. Oh, silver. Here's a whitey with the whitey right that starts to drive. This has a 33 on it. This blue truck. I thought this was a red car coming. These are all black and silver. This one has an 88. This is another black truck. This has a 442. This whitey just pulled up right now. This is pulling up right as the whitey starts to drive. This black car turns synced over there. This white car is going on the train tracks right now. This has a C3 on it. The white car is going in the parking lot now. What's he gonna do over there? Alright, now what? This car just drove out over there and that white car drove in front of me. That truck has a 55, so I don't know. Just they have a 55. What about this car? Is he gonna stop? This car going to the train track right now. They're black and silver. And then this car is turning around in the parking lot. It's white, and then this whitey's pulling up. Right, the silver car starts to drive, and then this black car is pulling. And then there's a silver car right behind the black car, and then there's a whitey, and then this orange car, and then there's 77 on the whitey, and then there's another silver car, and the silver car turns, and then there's another silver car right behind the silver car, and then like this whitey looks synced with the second silver car, and then what? Is this a stalker? This red car is turning, and this red car is going on the train tracks as this red car is driving through the intersection. And there's a red car behind the red car. And then there's a white car going on the train tracks as the red car starts to drive through the intersection. And then this car is pulling up. And then he's black, and then these are black and silver, and it's going to be black and silver syncs, right? Oh, that's a blue car. He's syncing with the red car, I guess. Here's the black and silver syncs. That white car was going on the train tracks. Was it syncing with the black and silver syncs? Here's more black and silver syncs. Is this the whitey? Is this the whiteys? Is this more whiteys? Is it more whiteys? The whiteys. That car has a 442 on it, that black car. This white. Looks like another whitey with the other whiteys. This car is pulled up right now as those two white cars turned. Is it synced? Probably. This white car is pulling up as the last car pulls up. This blue car is always a stalker. Is he gonna sync with the red car again? What's he gonna do this time? He's syncing with the blue car. And then there's a white truck. And then there's a white SUV. And then there looks like silver stalkers. And then this guy's got a red shirt. And then there's a car pulling up. And then looks like black and silver. Oh, that's a blue car. Looks like a bunch of black cars in a row coming though. And this the first one has a 422 on it. A C3 422. 44, 64, 44. I think this black car pulled up synced with the other black cars. This white car is pulling up with the last black car. And then there's no more cars, and then they're all going to be the same color cars again. When they pull up again with the first car, it is a black car. So they're going to be black and silver cars. Oh, it's a blue car and it's a red car. It's the blue and red cars, and another blue car with the blue and red cars. And then a white, and then black and silver. And then a white with the silver car starting to drive, and then a silver car with the black and silver cars, and then a white car with the white car. And then there's no more cars, and then they're all going to be the same colors again. They're going to be red and blue and black and silver and white, and tan and tan and tan and white and black and white and red and black and blue. Whatever. It's black and silver. This white truck is going to train tracks when this whitey pulls up. This looks like silver and silver, I think. Probably. This truck is pulling up. That's whitey turns. The tail lift. It's a black truck, and that's a black car. Yeah, black car, silver car. And then this is a red car and like a green it's a green car, I guess. That blue car is probably going into train tracks though on the red car turn. This red car just pulled up when the blue car pulled up. Yeah, that has a C22 on it. Alright, now I'm lost again. But here's 3 white cars in a row. Something's gonna happen, right? This car is pulling up right now. I think he has a 33 on it. This car has 1 light. Yep, he's got a 33 on it. Here comes the 1 light car with the last white car and a black car with the black 1 light car and a silver car going on train tracks. And another black car and another silver car. With black 1 light car. He's flipping me off in the black 1 light car. And then the whiteys with the tan car. And what about this one? Is he one? I think I see a 33 on it. I think he is also syncing with this. Is this a black car? I don't know. It has a C3 on it. That black car is going on the train tracks. As this pulls up, this black car is pulling up as it turns. It's the black and silver cars again. This red car is turning as this red car pulls up. And then there's another black car. And then here comes the red stalker. And something's gonna happen right now, right? There's a motorcycle going over the train tracks. This car is waiting for this car to pull up to start driving. It's black and silver again. It's a black motorcycle too. This red and this white car look synced. And then there's no more cars, and then they're all gonna be the same colors again. Over and over and over and over. Forever. Here we go again. It's red truck and then two black cars. They're gonna be blue car and silver car, right? I hear an engine sound right now when they pull. Oh, that's a blue truck. There's a red truck and blue truck pulling up at the same time each other. And then that blue car looks a little late. It has an 88 on it though. And then this looks like black and silver again. And then that silver truck was going over the train tracks at the same time. Then here comes the UTV. And it's right when there's a white truck. It has an 84 on it on the UTV. And then there's this green car. It's probably a sink head because I've been seeing a lot of green sink heads. And then this white car is going to turn right as this car pulls up. And then this blue car is going to turn right as this blue truck pulls up. And then there's a red car at the same time, of course. And then there's a whitey at the same time also. And then there's this car. See one? It's two black cars. Oh, there's a red car. Is that synced? I didn't see it if it was synced. This red car just pulled up when the red truck drove through. This black car turned. There's a black car turned next to me. These cars are pulling up at the same time as each other, and they're both silver. Are they both tan or what? These red cars just pulled up at the same time as each other. This black car and the silver car at the same time as each other. This black car is going to pull up as this black truck drives. Pretty much. It's right after it stopped. This silver car is going to pull up when the black car drives. The green car. This white truck. Here comes the white SUV. I think the red truck has an 86 on it. And then these look like the silver sink heads. And there's more silver, black and silver. Black and silver. It's all black and silver again. How does this keep happening? There's a black car going on train tracks. There's another black car. There's another silver car. There's another black car over there. There's probably another black stalker. It's Piglet. I think this blue truck pulled up synced with Piglet. Has a 64. Has a 64 on the blue truck. There's another blue car with another Piglet. This red car just turned when the blue car pulled up with Piglet. There's another red car. Is it another one? What about this green car? The blue car just hit his brakes right on a turn. What about this silver car? I don't know. Possibly not a stalker for once. What about these cars? There's a white car going on the train tracks right now. What about when the white car gets here? This car is pulling up when the white car drives through. And then I see a white SUV over there. He like almost stopped when the white car drove by me. It was like a little late. What about this red truck and this motorcycle? This red motorcycle and this red car. And then this red truck has a 55, I think. And then I thought I saw another car come in. And what about this car? This car just turned right now and it drove by me. They're both silver. And then this whitey is turning around the parking lot. Yeah, they just turned that way when the silver car stopped. And and then the whitey is gonna do another sync. Maybe not. What about this car? This car is pulling up right as it starts to drive. And then that one drives right as it drives by me. And then this car drove out when that car drove out. And then I guess it's syncing with that car going over the train tracks, the whitey. And then here comes two white cars. Are they gonna be whiteys? He looks like he's waiting to drive until this car pulls up. And then there's also a whitey going over the train tracks. And then the whitey is turning when the whitey pulls up. And then the whiteys. And then another whitey. And this truck is coming out of the park. And then another whitey. And then another whitey. And then a tan stalker. And then a tan silver. Is it a silver stalker? I think it's the silver stalkers. And then another whitey with his arm out the window. And then another whitey going over the train tracks. And then they're the whiteys. And there's another whitey going over the train tracks. They are the whiteys. They are whiteyed up whitely. And there's another whitey going over the train tracks. And they are whiteyed up. And this looks like synced with the whitey, and then this whitey pulled up synced with the whitey, and then there's another whitey. And this has a 93. And those are both silver. And this is silver going over the train tracks. And this looks like another whitey. Might have been a silver car, I don't know. Either way, it looks synced. This looks like another whitey with the whitey. This looks like the black and silver stalkers with the whiteys. It's like the black and silver stalkers with the whiteys. And then here come the red stalkers. Is this gonna be a blue stalker with the red stalkers? That's a green car, I guess. That was like a turquoise car. It's green though. And then this red car. I think he started to drive and the red car drove by me. And then this silver car is pulling up as that silver car and that silver car. And then this black car with the silver cars. And then this black car with the black car with the silver cars. And then this silver car with the black car with the silver cars. And this silver car with the silver cars and the black cars. And then this tan car. He just drove up to the street right there. And then what about this black car? This car just drove out at the same time as it. It's also a black car. This red car is going to the train tracks when the tan car pulls. This white car. This tan car with the tan car. There's a blue truck pulling up when the red truck turns. Is this a tan car? There's 3 tan cars. And then this is a tan car. That was 4 tan cars. That was so magical. What an amazing, magical world. Here comes a white SUV, and this red truck is going over the train tracks right now. And here comes another white SUV. And the red truck's gonna drive right now. I knew it. And then here's a bunch of black and silver cars. And the black and silver cars. That one has a 64 on it. Oh, that's a blue car. Was he syncing with the red truck? Maybe. Here's a red car, and the red truck is turning right now. There's a red car drives through the intersection. The red truck, that white car turned at the same time too. And this white car is going over train tracks. Is it a white stalker? Is this the black and silver stalkers? Or is that blue? That's blue car. Never mind. That's blue van. Sorry. Here's the whiteys. There's a whitey going over the train tracks right now. He looks synced with the tan cars. The tan car is across the street. And then this black car has a 55. This white truck has a black stripe on it. So I'm thinking he's probably synced with the black car. This red and blue car look synced with each other. There's another red car right behind the red car. This is the black car. It's gonna sync with the silver car. There's a black and silver sync. And then there's a black car behind the silver car. And that has a 42 on it. And then that has a 66 on it. And they just rolled their window down, yelled something at me. I don't know what they said. And then I don't know about these cars. They might be safe. I see someone walking with their children over there. I hope she's not a stalker. That silver car just turned out and this black car is pulling up. That silver car. Oh, here's a black car with a black car. Oh, the silver car is going over the train tracks. Oh, there's a white SUV driving by over there. This is a tan car, I guess. That's 2 tan cars again. These all look synced to each other. Black and silver. Is there gonna be a red car when the blue car drives? This white car just pulled up. The black car had a 93 on it. I hope this one's not a stalker too. This white car is driving out right now. I think that car might have been synced with it. I don't know. Here comes a white SUV now. Is it gonna sync? I don't know. I don't know about that white SUV. That's cool to see a white SUV that doesn't sync. I saw, I don't know. This looks like black and silver stalkers again, am I right? This white car pulled out over there when they pulled up. Oh, it's a blue truck, never mind. Has a C3 on it. Hmm. This other car is going over the train tracks right now. And then this other red car looks like it's gonna sync with the red car with the one light blinking on. Is that his turn signal, I guess? Okay. Yeah, looks like the red syncs. Yeah. Yup. And then looks like the black and silver sync. And then looks like the black and silver sync again. Or blue. That's blue. It's a blue and silver sync. I don't know, man. Which one's not a stalker and which one is. I think I see a bunch of black and silver stalkers, like this silver car, that black truck, and these black and silver cars. And then here comes the white. Here comes this car with the 322 at the same time as the white. And then there's a white. He's not over the train tracks yet. I thought he was gonna turn. Oh, he's turning. He's turning. As this is turning. And then that guy on the bike probably turned at the same time too. And then I keep hearing engine sounds that sound synced. And then I don't know if that silver car was synced. I think it was with the red truck turning. I don't know, man. This yellow truck was almost here and the cop pulled up. And then it's a bunch of black and silver cars. And then this car's, and then this. And then here comes the tan car. Pulling up right now. And the red car has a 77 on it. So just saying it does. Here comes a white SUV. That car door is open right when the white SUV pulled up. I think I heard a car honking at the same time. That whitey's going on the train tracks. I think this tan car was synced up with the whitey is going on the train tracks. There's a car starting right as it turns somewhere. There's also this engine sound that sounds synced. This tan car, white car, and that car just turned in the parking lot. It's probably the one that was starting synced. This white car just turned. And then he's just sitting in the parking lot. And then he's gonna drive again synced probably. This car is pulling up as the whitey turns, and there's a car going over the train tracks, and it's a black car. And then this car's drove out, the one from the parking lot, and it's black and silver cars. And that was black car in the parking lot. one's a black car, and I hear another car coming. Is it also a black car? Wow, that's crazy. They're both black cars. And then this is a black car. It's crazy how they're all black cars. And then there's a guy on a bike right now. And someone was like, "Stop taking videos!" I don't know who was yelling. I think it was the guy in the black car or something. And then that black car went in the VFW. And this tan car pulled up right as this car started to drive. There's a white truck right behind the tan car. And this car's pulling up. And they all look synced to each other. And then this white truck's pulling up. This white truck is across the street. And then this truck's pulling up. There's a white truck right in front of me. He's got a red shirt. And then this whitey just pulled up. This car pulled up at the same time as the whitey. Yeah, whenever they yell shit at me, I can't hear what they're saying. Like, that guy was like, "Stop taking videos!" Like, I couldn't hear what he was saying. Say it as you drive by me so I can hear you. The fuck? Well, I think this blue car might be a little late for the red car. I don't know. This has a 66 on it. This cop, and this has a 99 on it. It's driving right when the cop pulls up. This white car is going over the train tracks right now. This blue car still hasn't taken off yet. And then this car is pulling up. This white gesture. Is this a tan car? It was a tan car. So most likely a stalker, you know. This is Whitey going over the train tracks right now. It's a black and silver cars. He's meeting the Whitey at the other side of the street. This seems synced with the black car. And the Whitey's starting to drive again. He's waving at me. And I think he's syncing with the silver car going over the train tracks. And then this Whitey. And then there's a black car going over the train tracks. And then there's a silver truck coming up. And then there's a car going over the train tracks. Is it a silver car? Yep. That was like a dark tan car or something, I think, actually. But this is a silver car, though. This one that was going over the train tracks with the silver car pulled up. And then I saw a Whitey turning over there when the silver car turned in front of me. And then I see a Whitey over here now. Is it a Whitey? It does have a 55 on it. And I hear an engine sound behind me as it's driving through. And then there's a car that's pulling up that's going to pull up when it goes over the train tracks. And there's an engine sound as it does. And it has a 77 also. And then there's this white car, or a silver car. Right when the red car gets across the street. There's nothing in, and then there's a car coming, and then he's going to start another chain reaction of stock tards. This car is driving out right now. There's a 22 on the tan truck. And then this car is coming up, and there's a red truck over there. This blue car pulls up. He wasn't quite here yet, but that car was going over the train tracks at the same time they pulled up. This white car is going over the train tracks right now when it pulls up. And he's gonna wait to drive until the white car pulls up. And then there's a bashed out headlight car again. when the whitey turns. He's got a red shirt too. And then the whitey's gonna turn over here now. I think the bashed out headlight car was going over the train tracks when he turned. I think that's what he was thinking with. Then here comes a white truck. And then here comes a car going over the train tracks as the white truck pulls up. And he's a silver car, and there's gonna be a black car when he pulls up. Oh, it's a tan car. There's a blue car when he pulls up. There's a white car going over the train tracks when he pulls up. Is this a tan truck? That has a 422 on the blue car. There's a red car when he gets across the street with the blue car. That's a silver truck. Oh, good. I thought it was going to be another tan truck. It was going to be too much tan again. This silver car is going over the train tracks as the white car turns. Is it a stalker? This green car is pulling up as it pulls up. Like this color green, I've been seeing green cars like that for the last 2 weeks or whatever. It has an 84 on it. The silver car is not driving. He's waiting for another stalker to pull up, like that silver car going over the train tracks right now. It's retarded, bro. This silver car pulled up right as this silver car pulled up. There's a black car going over the train tracks. There's a silver car going on the train tracks right now. There's a white going over the train tracks. It's kind of late though. Is he a whitey? Don't be a whitey with another whitey. Don't be the whiteys with the 99. Damn, they did it. Well, I don't know about the red car and this white car, but it has a 55 and I just heard a car start right as it drove through the intersection. This is a tan car. I think this is a tan car. Yeah, they're both tan cars. There's two magical tan cars with a magical 77. This car is pulling up at the same time as a white truck, and there's a white car going on the train tracks right now. And then that car was almost at the train tracks when Whitey turned in front of me. Is he a sink? Here comes the silver truck. Oh, there's a black car going over the train tracks. The silver truck's pulling up as the black car drives by me. There's another black car going on the train tracks right now. This white car is pulling up right now. There's another black car behind the black car. There's another black car going over the train tracks right now. This guy's flipping me off. Yeah! Woo! He said get a job. There's a silver car behind the black car. There's a white car. Oh, it's a tan car. It's a tan car and a white car. Blue car with a red shirt and a red car coming to meet it. The red car with the blue car. Red car needs to speed up though. This guy's pulling up right as the red car starts to drive. He's got a blue shirt and the red car. This car is waiting to drive for this car to pull up. This car is gonna wait to drive for this whitey to pull up. And then the whitey's going in the VFW parking lot. This car pulled up as the blue truck drove in front of me, kind of. This blue car is pulling up. This has a D2 on it. This blue car and this white truck and this car all seem synced with each other. The blue car has 644 on it. Looks like silver stalkers. This silver car is pulled up and the silver truck drove by. Here comes the red car. See the stalker? Is it syncing with the red stripe van again? Then there's a whitey pulling up when it drives. And then this has a 99. And then what? There's a blue car going almost to the train tracks right now and the red car turns. There's a blue car here that's gonna sync with the blue car. There's the whiteys. There's also a whitey going on the train tracks with the whiteys. There's also this whitey. The whiteys. And then here comes the one light. This car is turning right now and the one light pulls up. There's an engine sound behind me. This car is pulling up and the one light drives by me. This Domino's car is going on the train tracks right now. There's a white SUV right behind it. And then that red car looks synced with them. And then this whitey is synced with the whiteys. They're waiting to drive for the whitey to pull up. And then this white SUV back there. This whitey just pulled up right as the red car turned. This tan car just turned over there. I think it's a stalker. The guy in the whitey truck was yelling at the red stalker. He's like, "Go, whites, go! You got the right of way." But then it turns right when the other white car pulls up. Like they just pretend like they're just stupid. The white car with the tan car is gonna pull up right as the tan car drives. Silver car and a silver car. The white car has a 55 on it. There's this car right now. There's also a red car going on the train tracks right now. There's also a 77. There's also this car pulling up with the red car. There's also... I think I just heard a car starting right now. I think I did, I don't know. What about this car? Is he gonna stop? What about this tan car? Is they gonna stop? They look stalkered up. This is a red car and it's a blue car. It's gonna drive right when the red car pulls up. And there's a white SUV, and then there's a white SUV going on the train tracks right now. The white SUV is going to turn slowly so the other one meets it, and then this tan car just pulled up at the same time. And then it has a 42, I think. This has a B9. And then no more cars. And then more stalkers. Here we go. Someone getting in a white car right now. Right as it's pulled up. There's also a silver car going over the train tracks. And then I see a white car coming. I see a white truck coming. Are they gonna sync? Is this car gonna sync with them? The Domino's car's coming back. Yeah, they all look synced. It's a cool Corvette though. That's an 88. There's another whitey with the white Domino's car, and that's a blue car. I thought it was a black car. I don't know right now. I know at least 90% of them are stalkers. Probably 100%. And this car looks like it's syncing with this car. This white truck. There's a guy on a bike. It says 84. Silver cars. Black car with the silver cars. Black car. What's this truck? Is it a black car? It's a red truck. Alright. That one has a 29 on it. These cars are pulling up at the same time as each other. And that guy's smiling his ass off like he thinks it's hilarious. Is it all black cars, I think, or blue cars? I think that was a bunch of blue cars synced. That red car is a 66, and that white car is going on the train tracks. This white SUV is going on the train tracks right as this white truck pulls up. It has a 993 on the white truck. I think this truck pulled up when the whitey pulled up. I don't know. I think they're all synced again, probably. Don't sync. Don't sync. I see a black car going over the train tracks. There's this black car drove by me and they looked like they were smiling at me. Like they're a stalker. And then I hear a car behind me right now, right as the black car starts to drive, right as the whitey pulled up. And then this car just turned out right as the blue truck turned. And then he's pulling up at the same time as the whitey. And then there's a car going over the train tracks at the same time. And then there's the whitey. And then there are the whiteys. And that car turned with the whitey turning. And there has 86 on the whitey. And I think I heard an engine sound synced with the whitey. And I think this is another whitey. And these cars pulled up at the same time as each other. And then here comes the green truck. This whitey's going over the train tracks. And then the whitey's turning as this car pulls up. And then there's another blue car coming up. They're not right in front of me at the same time though, but there's a whitey with them. Got a dog in the back seat. Here's a blue car with the blue car. There's also this blue car. There's a white truck. And then this red car might have been syncing with the blue cars. And then here's a bunch of black and silver cars. And here's a red car with the red car. And here's a guy with the red shirt. And that car just turned out with the red car, I think. And this car has 29 on it. And then this looks like black and silver, I think. And this is a black truck, and then silver. And then the whitey truck was probably going over the train track synced, and then the silver car is driving, and then the whitey truck pulls up. And then this silver truck just came out back there. It looks like a soccer truck. And then there's a whitey coming. There's gonna be a whitey. And then there's a silver, see a silver stalker. The whitey turned into the VFW. These three cars all pulled up at the same time as each other, and that one's tan. Is this one tan too? That'd be crazy. That one has a 664 on it. Silver, okay. This black car pulled up when the silver car drove through, and then there's black and silver and white cars. And then here comes the blue truck. There's a silver car going on the train tracks with the last silver car. And this car's pulling up when the blue truck pulls up. Is it a stalker? Is it all silver cars again? I think he has a 44. 64. Those look synced to each other. Here's a silver car. Is it synced? I think I saw people crossing the street over there when it has an 84 and it's going in the VFW parking lot. A place where there's always stalkers. Behind me, I'm sure. This guy's walking in front of me right here. And then is this a stalker too? Don't be a stalker. Don't. She just got in the car next to me as they closed the car door. And then the other stalker's gonna get in at the alley. And then this stalker is turning at the other side of the alley in a tan stalker. And then this stalker is going to take off synced and be in a stalker again. This white truck is early. He's too excited to stalk. This white car is at the same time as the other car right there. This guy with the dog walked up at the same time, I think. That tan car, you know. There's another tan car right behind the tan car, and it's right here. It's driving in front of me. This is probably a stalker truck. It's gonna take off forward when I walk up to the street with the other red and blue stalker. And this stalker is driving forward right when I walk up to the street. Red and blue stalker and the tan stalker. Black and silver stalkers and the white stalkers.